Good afternoon. Oh, jeez. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the morning volatility report. It is I, Andrew Giovinazzi, filling in for Mark Sebastian on this glorious Friday morning. At least if you live in Maine on the East Coast. I don't know what the weather is like everywhere else. Upcoming, we have our trader event. We probably have a spot or two left for Option Pit Live or Gold members or higher. Let us know. Okay, let us know. That is July 18th, like the 20th, 21st, 22nd, 23rd of July. And we'll also we'll have our August class coming out very soon as well. Well, what else is there to say? I just have two observations. Index, basically back to where it was. This is where it kind of pre-Brexit. I guess really nobody cares. I think that's been the story. All the way back up. However, VIX is, okay, this is here we were, right? And this is, again, normal because we're expecting some news, so 17s. But we're now here. A lot of the compression in the VIX is because of the 4-day weekend. Give me 1 second to answer your question, John, okay? So basically what we have is we're decaying volatility in the VIX in the SPX right now into the holiday. So this is going to be trading back to 16 probably by Tuesday, okay? What you're not going to see is you're not going to see a whole lot of action in the futures. They're not going to be moving a ton, okay? So we are looking at, again, just looking at the serial volumes, because the weekly volume is a little sketchy. We're down a half in July. We're down, our August serial is down 24 cents. So it's not huge. Okay. But the reason why now is, I mean, we're trading going into a 15 handle. We've got 1670 fair value, probably with after the holiday, we have, 2 weeks to go. Where's my calendar? I think what expiration is the 20th. So a dollar over is about fair. So if we mark up a half a point, that puts us at 16.5. Sorry, it puts us at 15.5, 16 and 3/4. So I would say right now everything's kind of fair to where and how things have been trading over the last couple of days. We've had multiple 1 to 2% moves, just straight up, 3% in 2 days. So as far as VIX cash goes, this is kind of where it's going to be. You could see it drop maybe another half a point today. The futures, so my guess is we'll be lucky to see 25 more cents out of VXX. We'll be lucky to see, another 25 cents out of XIV. We're going to be lucky to see any movement in these vol products. Okay. Mostly because the futures have a hard time going down any more than this because they're starting to mark the weekend. The only way that really changes is if when you look at SPX or SPY vol, they're all going to be related, right? They have to come and crush the vol here, okay? Absolutely crush the vol here. We're still at pretty decent levels. This July 8th is depressed because it's missing a day of volatility due to the holiday. 1163. The dead lows for vol that we have seen this year, us in a weekly term, I believe, is we traded 999 about 3 weeks ago when they just totally annihilated the vol. So as far as that goes, we're going to see smaller moves in vol, at least today, because we're just setting up for the holiday. Most of the equity vol has been compressed. Mark looked at some time spreads and things like that. So a lot of the compression out of that vol has already taken place. So anything you sell now, hoping to get 3 days for, probably not going to get as much as you think. Setting up for ideas, we'll look a little more in gold, a little more in silver, and a little more in treasuries. Basically because this story is not played out yet. Okay, right now, the U.S. Treasury is the safest. It traditionally has been safe, but with the EU becoming more unglued, uncertainty in England, you name it, everywhere else is offering negative interest rates. Treasuries are going to start looking pretty good. So that is going to make gold rally as interest rates go to zero. So we'll look at both those trades in our chat today and see if we can come up with another pair, which I think we can do, how things are priced. Also, the squeeze in Tesla is not over yet. Could be interesting. And lastly, this Hershey takeover, which Mark and I have reported a lot about in a lot of unusual activity lately. Somebody knew about the Mondelez thing about 3 weeks ago, basically. So let's see how long that lasts. But I think there's complications in here, and the volatility in Hershey's is kind of showing that. All right. So that I will see you all in the Option Pit chat. For people who are not chat room members, surf on over to optionpit.com. You can find us easily here. Go to our mentoring services page. All right. And that will give you all the information you want. But if you have direct information, just call, send me a note at andrew@optionpit.com, and I would be happy to sit down with you and discuss what the options are. No pun intended. All right, everybody. Have a good